and welcome to my new YouTube channel. So I decided to redo my YouTube channel after actually doing one years ago, but actually giving it a proper go because I did really enjoy it, but now I thought it's time to pick it up again. So today I am going to be doing a get ready to go nowhere because, to be honest, I haven't done my makeup in about 3 weeks and my skin is not doing the bestest and I feel like it needs a spruce up. Even though I'm going nowhere, it's nice to make yourself feel better. So let's get started. Okay, so first of all, I start by moisturising my face. I actually am using it at the moment, the Egyptian Magic Cream. It's kind of like a Vaseline, but it underneath my makeup, it sets it so well, like literally makes my skin so glowy. Like already, I've just put this on and my skin looks so shiny. It actually is really good because I have psoriasis as well at the moment. I don't know if you can see, it's on one of my cheeks, but it's really helping with my psoriasis too. Once I've rubbed all of that in, really, I just let it dry a little bit and make sure that my face isn't as pink because, oh my god, my face goes really red. And I just jump straight into my foundation. So I just use, oh god, look how gross that is, a beauty blender. So mine is from Primark. They're about £1.15, you get like a pack of 3 and literally you can just buy new. It's like brilliant. And then I use the foundation Lasting Radiance in the colour True Ivory. At the moment I like giving myself a little bit of a tan because summer's starting to come, spring's here, and I like being tan for the summertime. Makes me feel glorious. But yeah, so it doesn't exactly match my skin tone at the moment. I did have fake tan on, but it's kind of all rubbed away now. And I just dab this all in. And once I've applied the rest of the foundation, I will be right back with you. Okay, so now that is all blended in and blended into my neck, hopefully a little bit, I go on to my concealer. So I'm using the same concealer as my foundation, which is the Lasting Radiance one. It's full coverage, even though I feel like it's not major full coverage, it doesn't make it quite light, and the colour is in Ivory. But yeah, I do really like it because it makes my skin really glossy. But it doesn't exactly, you think I'm gonna now have like a white eye, it doesn't at all brighten too much. Sometimes I go for the, is it Lasting Perfection? I think it's something like that, concealer, but at the moment I quite like the glossy look. So I just apply on the areas that I want to be highlighted and cover any redness. I got a bit of redness at the moment in a few patches, and then I go back in with the same beauty blender and blend that through. It's very easy moving concealer. It doesn't actually take too long to blend in. It's made my chin look a little bit red actually. Yeah, and I just blend away. By the way, I am not a beauty guru by any means. I am no makeup artist. You guys are probably so much better than me, but I just find it really fun and I love watching videos of people doing their makeup, especially at the moment while we're all on lockdown. And I find it really interesting and I've been watching so many and I thought, you know what, I'm going to do my own, give it a go. And there we go. So that is blended in. So the next step I do is just add a little bit of powder. So this is just the transparent, translucent powder, and I just apply that all over my face. Okay, so powder is applied. I'm now going to be doing some contour. So actually I am using the Bourjois Paris bronzing powder. I don't really do any cream contour or anything because sometimes I feel like it can make me look a little bit muddy, and I'm just using a Real Techniques brush. I don't know what number it is or anything like that, sorry. I'm not very should probably invest in a new one. I've had it for years, but you know, when you get addicted to the same brush and you can't stop using it, that is like me. So I apply first to my cheekbones, which I fade up a little bit, and then I do my forehead, and I also do my chin, because ladies, we don't want a double chin. So I will go ahead and do that now.
You OPN, hit you on BBM. We should be closer than friends. If you OPN, engaging you's on my agenda. Request my chariot to get ya. The door's OPN. Take that high road and hop in. Open up, open up. Shut it down like a Macintosh. Open up.
Okay, so for me, I think that is my bronzer done. I do like quite a lot of bronzer because I feel like it chisels me out a lot more, and I don't tend to blend it too much underneath my neck because I feel like really no one's really seeing underneath your neck. I feel like it just hides my chin just a little bit. Maybe I could add a little bit more just to make sure that chin is gone, which I feel like it does achieve quite a lot. So after I have done my bronzer, I grab that beauty blender again, and what I do is, to make it more of a smoother line, I run it actually just along. I don't know if you can see how, just makes that line more defined and makes my cheekbone look a lot more prominent. And then I also cover it a little bit here with the just the foundation residue on the beauty blender over my cheek. You probably shouldn't do that, but I feel like whenever in doubt, just dab back over it with a bit of foundation. Doesn't mean you have to start over again, you know. So same again on the other side. And just in case over the forehead, because you don't want to look muddy, but you still want to have that like golden glow, which hopefully I'm achieving. So after I have done that, I move on to blusher. So at the moment I'm using this. Oh my god, I do not know how old this is. This is probably like 10 years old, maybe not that old, but really old. It is the MAC, I don't even know how you say that. It says like Toledo or something like that. Sorry for the mess. It's literally, you can tell how much I've used it, like quite a lot. And I just get a massive brush and I literally just rub it in and dab it on my cheeks. At the moment I'm really going for the like peachy look, like a kissed, sun kiss, like, you know, when the wind hits you when it's cold and you want that cheek, rosy cheek look. I'm kind of going for that look at the moment. I just think spring's here. It makes you feel a bit better. It makes you feel a bit more like, ooh. And then actually, I've seen loads of people as well on YouTube doing it on their nose. I have been like lightly dabbing it over, like spreading it out, but not like massively, because I feel like, knowing me, I probably look like a big fat clown. Okay, so the next step after I feel like my skin is partially complete, I use my eyebrows. So I use my eyebrows, I do my eyebrows. So I am currently using at the moment the Sally Salon System Marvel Brow. Oh my god, I have been using this for years. People who know me, oh my goodness, I hate my eyebrows. I have none, like literally no eyebrows. These are tinted at the moment, but I actually don't have any hair at the front of my brow, so I find it really difficult to do this like natural fluffy like brows because I actually don't have any. So what I try to do is more of a like ombre brow, and this stuff is amazing. It is a powder and a pomade, but it also has a highlight in. I don't really use that. I use more of like a concealer to frame it, or something a little bit lighter like an eyeshadow. I don't tend to use this stuff, but I just dip my brush in the powder and the pomade, and then basically draw the outline of my eyebrow first, and then almost work reverse to the front so you can get that shape before you do. So So I start by outlining my brow just like that. I usually tend to do the bottom first, and then I do the top, as you can see, and then I just run my brush along just like this, and I just keep adding and then fading. I don't put any product when I go towards the front of my eyebrow, just so then it does that ombre lighter look. Otherwise sometimes I feel like it looks a little bit too blocky and I feel like it doesn't suit me as much. So just like this.
Open up, you OPN, bitch, you won't BBM.
Okay, so that is my brow complete. I am now going to hopefully transfer this onto the other eye, and I will be right back. Okay, so that is my eyebrows done. I do also follow the rule of eyebrows being sisters and not twins, especially because, as you can tell, I've got no hair at the front. I find it really hard to judge the shape of them. So if they don't match, don't worry, you can be in my crew. I literally never match my eyebrows perfect, but I kind of like it that way. It looks a little bit nicer. So the next thing I usually do is my eyeshadow. Okay, so the one that I am using at the moment is actually a loose pigment. It's the Sleek Loose Pigment. Does it have a colour on it? Dazed, I think. It's kind of like this rose goldy colour, and it's like a shimmer. So I put it all over the lid, and then I just go in the crease with like a brown, and I just feel like it's so nice for like a chill makeup look that's a little bit glitz and glam, not too much, but like for a nice evening meal or something like that. So first of all, I just tap a little bit out onto the lid, and then I just dust it, as you can see. Oh, look how lovely that looks. I just dust it right over the eyelid. Not too neat. I don't do like a cut crease or anything like that. I just feel like this look looks a little bit nicer and messy, and just do it all over the eyelid, and same with the other eye. Oh my goodness, such a funny story, right? So I was trying to do this YouTube video yesterday, and I was editing it. It was going so brilliant. Oh my god, amazing. Edited the whole thing, literally felt like a professional YouTuber, was loving my life, so proud. And then it said you needed to like save room for like your video. So I thought, oh, good idea, I'll just delete all the videos that I just did, because I've made an edited version. So it's like brill, like perfect. Oh my god, I went into recently deleted, thought I was being the best person in the world. No, I was not. Oh my god, the whole video deleted. So at least I'm looking glam in 2 days in a row. I then go in with my Blood Sugar palette. This is my favourite palette at the moment. Oh my god, I love it. And I will use the colour Ouch, which is that one there. Oh, sorry, Love Island bottle in the background is a must. Oh, I hope they continue with Love Island in the summer. Imagine being on lockdown with Love Island every night. Oh my god, I think that might be the highlight of my whole day. And then I just go in the crease just lightly with the Ouch colour, just a bit of a brown, because I feel like it blends quite nice with that rosy pink colour, just smokes it out a little bit, just like that. And that is the eyeshadow look. It's not exactly a brilliant creamy cut crease slaying, it's just a nice shadowy kind of look. And then I'm just going to go and do the other eye. Okay, so that is the eyeshadow complete. As you can see, it's just kind of a light colour. I did a little bit underneath my eyelashes as well, like, you know, on the lower lash line, just a bit of that Ouch brown colour, and ran it through. So yeah, just a kind of light, a light airy look, I kind of like to describe it. So then the next thing I would do, oh yeah, I added on mascara as well. I thought I better not do that on camera, because my face, I literally cannot do mascara without being like, with my mouth, which is absolutely awful. It's funny when I'm doing it as a joke, but when I'm actually doing it, oh my god, I look a state. So I am using the Kiss lashes. So they're quite fluttery, they're really cute actually. They do look quite long, but I do like quite a long look, and I just use the Kiss lash glue. So I'm just going to apply that now. Usually I apply my lashes with a when I put the lash glue on, sorry, I blast it with a hairdryer. I feel like it makes the eye glue a lot more tackier and a lot more easier to use. I feel like sometimes it's so hard to judge when the glue is dry, so it takes ages to put it on and then the front bit's flying away. I just think it's so hard. So usually I do it with a hairdryer, one of these. I just blast it on a low heat, on a low thing, just give it a good old shot. I'm just going to go and blast that with the hairdryer now. What I like to do, this is probably going to be really rubbish and you're probably not going to be able to see. So what I do first is I apply the lash directly on top in the centre, just like that. I then do the end, so the end furthest away from the inner corner, and just stick it down just as far away and drag it a little bit if I need to. And then I slowly push to the front where I place the inner corner. I'm not the best at doing lashes, which to be honest I think is really okay. I mean, if you got lashes on, you go girl. If you stick them on a bit funny, you go girl, me too. I don't do it exactly perfect, but to be honest, it doesn't really matter, because if you're going out, it's going to be fluttering in the wind. If you're going to a nightclub, you're going to be like this anyway. It doesn't really matter. As long as it's stuck on with glue, you're fine. So that is how I apply my lashes. I am just going to do the other one and I'll be right back with you. Okay, so lashes is added and also bottom mascara. I've done it quite lightly. I didn't want the bottom lashes looking too dark because obviously these lashes are quite long and fluttery. Also, a top tip that I always use when I go nightclubbing or when I want them to last for ages, I actually get the lash glue and I get the applicator and I just dab it just at the top inner corners and on the outer corners, because that's always the bits where they fly off. You'll know if you know. And it just helps it stay on a lot more. It doesn't hurt your eyes, just a little bit. Just dab on the lash line and on a little bit on your skin and it stays on like a dream. So next step is, I have been loving at the moment freckles. I think they look so nice. I literally just, every time I see like a girl rocking some fake freckles, I'm like, oh my god, me. So what I do is I actually get my go back to my eyebrows, because I feel like it's the best thing to use because it's already a colour on your face so it doesn't look too odd. I actually get the thin angle of my brush, just the tip of it, and I dip it into the brown pomade and I just dab all over my face. I go a little bit onto the upper cheeks just so that it blends in. I dab it basically everywhere. Don't worry if it goes to a little bit too much, you can blend it out easy if you're using a cream. I don't know about things like people, have you seen on TikTok when they like dip it in their brush and like flick it on their face? Oh my god, I'd be so terrified if I did that, because knowing me, I'd probably ruin the whole makeup look. So I just do this on my face. Okay, so once they are like that, they do look a little bit prominent, a bit too fake. I like to run over it with just my finger and just dab. You probably shouldn't do this. Probably makes your cheeks red, but for me, I like doing it this way. I feel like it blends it out a lot more. Because I get loads of freckles in the summer, but obviously at the moment it's sunny, but it's not sunny enough for my freckles to be out, which is a shame. Okay, and there are the fake freckles. I think they look quite cute. maybe a little bit prominent on my nose if I just dab it over. I think they look quite nice. I quite like them. Just makes it look a little bit more natural. And then after that, I will be using my Real Techniques 410 brush, my little fan brush, and my Doll Beauty, I think is like a diamond. It's like a goldy. Oh my God, it's so nice. This is so nice. My friends actually got it for me because I'm not a big spender on makeup. I literally hate buying makeup. I think because I use it so much, I hate spending anything more than like a £5. Which is so bad. Oh my God, I am sorry, but look at that glow, girls. Oh, if you want to highlight, if you like highlighting like me, oh my God, I get a little bit too addicted. Like, not gonna lie, you will see me across that nightclub glowing like a bloody torch. Like, if you turn the lights off, shine a torch, I'm gonna be glowing. Just a bit on the nose, up there. And I like to do it over my eyebrows as well. I just feel like it adds that kind of sheen to my forehead. Just a little bit, just to make me look a little bit glossy. So once all of that is done, the last step is lips. So at the moment I have been enjoying two combos. So the Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk in medium and the Velvet Teddy MAC standard. I literally have been loving these. My friends actually bought me the Pillow Talk from Charlotte Tilbury. I would never spend that much on a lipstick. Oh my God, the best thing I have ever received. Oh my God, amazing. Literally best thing ever.
Open up, you OPN. You won't baby, yeah, we should be closer than friends.
Okay, so first of all, this is the Velvet Teddy. As you can see, I do actually overdraw my lips a little bit. I feel for me, I've got very thin lips, so I like to accentuate them a little bit more. Because I've got lashes on, I feel like it looks nicer when I overdraw them just a little bit, just to make my features look a little bit bigger. And then once I've applied that all over, I then like to go in with the Velvet Teddy, just because it makes it that darker but also light. And there we go, that is the finished makeup look. I feel like it's quite a natural but also very glam makeup look, so you can wear it in the day if you're quite confident, or you can wear it on a night time, which is what I would probably do for like a nice meal. I like the little touches of the freckles. I think it just makes it look a little bit more natural, and just a little bit of eyeshadow because you've got that nice purpley dark lip going on, so you don't want it too much. But yeah, so that is the video. I hope you liked it for my first one. Hopefully I'll be doing one next week, so join me next week if you'd like to see one. Like and subscribe, and that is everything. Bye.